unfinished fam, it's me, Chelsea, back with more of my Black and Unfinished Chronicles. On this video, I'm going to take you through some tips that I've picked up about writing my dissertation and how I actually work on this monster of a document. Whoa. First, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you know when I upload my weekly videos. Plus, don't forget to follow your girl on the Instagram at Black and Unfinished. Cool, let's get in it. So, in a previous video, we talked about what the meaning of a dissertation was, but we didn't really talk about how it could be formatted. From what I've seen and what I've been told, there are two major ways that you could format your dissertation. Typically, during your PhD journey, you'll be expected to complete a number of different projects that make up your dissertation. That is, you've identified the question that you want to answer, but you break it down into smaller, more manageable projects. Me, I'm going to be completing 3. These projects often have enough work and results for you to write an article that can be published in a peer-reviewed journal. An article is a fancy way of saying you've written a science-based paper, and a peer-reviewed journal just means that other scientists have to approve of your work before they put it into the science world. Want to know more about the process for writing a scientific paper or how to go through the journal finding and publishing process? Comments, I want to be published, down below. Whether these articles are published or not, one way you can format your dissertation is by taking each of these articles as separate chapters and sandwiching them between the introduction and the conclusion. Then voila, you have a complete and concise depiction of your research. The other format that I've heard of for writing your dissertation is to combine all of your work and tell it like a story. You still have an introduction, separate chapters, and a conclusion, but you don't write each of these projects as discrete articles. This format has more of a narrative writing style where you connect the different projects you've done in a fine manner. How you format your dissertation should be based off of a conversation that you have with your PhD advisors so that you could talk about the best way to convey the work that you've done. But also, make sure you review the formatting guidelines for your university and your PhD program. Now, for some tips that I've picked up about writing my dissertation. The first one, know the literature. Your introduction is one of the most important portions of your dissertation because it shows that you've read the work that's already been done. I had a research advisor that told me if they ever reviewed a dissertation that didn't have triple-digit references, it was an automatic fail. Sidebar, having that many references in my field of statistics isn't unheard of, but in some other fields, that may be a ridiculous and borderline evil demand. Ooh, also, let me know if you want a video on how I'm able to quickly read and summarize journal articles. The second tip is to write while you research. This may seem like common sense, but it's easy to get caught up in getting results and forget to write. Like all memories, as time passes, they get a bit foggy. This makes writing things down later a lot tougher because now you have to sit and remember the small details. So, in conclusion, write as you work. You remember those articles you read for your introduction? Yeah, those can help you write. There are multiple ways to convey your point, and using how somebody else phrases something can give you an idea on how you want to phrase it. Number 4, save your work in multiple places and save major changes in a new document. A dissertation is a huge and important writing piece that will continually undergo revisions until you graduate. You want to make sure that you save it to some kind of cloud service just in case your computer betrays you. Me, I use Dropbox with my advisors. And as you make major edits, save it under a new document. This helps you keep track of what you have written before just in case you need it. 5, take a break and relocate. Your dissertation isn't something you'll get done in a week or even a year. As the internet said before, this is a culmination of your graduate studies and it's going to take you the course of your degree program. So you can't really expect to get it done in one sitting. And even if you tried, you just burn yourself out. I try to select days of the week where I'll dedicate a few hours to adding or revising parts of my dissertation. It also helps to have a change of scenery to give your mind a fresh perspective from what it's been staring at for hours. 6. Have a pen and paper or your phone's notes handy at all times. This is an important one. As you progress in your research, you begin to think about it at the strangest times, like in the middle of a pickleball match. And this helps you to remember your train of thought at a more appropriate time. I've given you some insight with 6 tips on formatting a dissertation in this video. If you found this video useful whatsoever, please make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're interested in seeing how I write my own dissertation, leave a comment down below and I'll make a video about how I format using LaTeX and what my writing process really looks like. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, follow your girl on the Instagram, and I will see you in the next video.